Hey guys, it's Logan with Live Free Investments. Every Monday, I'm going to be focused on bringing you a book review or at least a part of a book that I'm reading. And this week, we're focused on Knowing Isn't Doing by Rod Santomassimo of the Mossimo, creator of the Mossimo methods. And first off, I want to give a shout out to Cornerstone Bank, my guy John Duell. Not only is he helping people get the PPP taken care of, he is still funding active real estate deals in Kansas City. So at favorable terms. So I'd really love to facilitate some introductions for John Duell over at Cornerstone Bank. Okay, so one thing that I've really been focused on recently, and I've heard from a few thought leaders, is thinking about your work as a business instead of a job. And I think to be a successful independently or an entrepreneur or an independent contractor, you need to take an entrepreneurial approach and then take some extreme ownership of everything that you have to do and everything that's happening in your business. You have to be the CEO of your business, and the sooner you act like you are the CEO of your own firm, the quicker you will be able to start building your personal wealth. So Rod gives some really cool kind of methodologies to actually looking at your business as a CEO. And the first thing is planning. And, Dwight D. Eisenhower always said that, the plans are useless, but the process of planning is incredibly useful. And I butchered that quote, but you can go look up the sentiment of that thing. And so the first golden nugget from Knowing Isn't Doing: build the business and life that you desire, and don't kid yourself. That's very clever, Rod. I really appreciate your cleverness there. The first golden nugget is to plan a week ahead. I utilize the Brendan Burchard's high performance planner here. So, I have my days planned out, I have my weeks planned out, I have my months planned out, and so I'm utilizing that typically on a daily basis. Not really so much on Saturdays and Sundays, but I do it Monday through Friday. But, what he says is you can review your annual and monthly goals he does his on Saturday. And so you can review your annual and monthly goals. You can review your financials and your pipeline. You can view your weekly calendar. You can review your team goal sheet, review your agenda for your Monday team meeting, outline your blogs and videos and your social media content. And you obviously need to prioritize your family schedule. That's something that's really, really important as well. And so just find a process that works for you. If you want to talk more about the planning process, I would be happy to do that with some folks and the different systems that I have used in the past. Darren Hardy's Living Your Best Year Ever Journal is another one. But especially if you're an independently run business, you own a business, you really need to be planning your weeks, and especially if you have independent contractors working for you like I do. So Mondays, I make sure I talk to my social media marketing manager. I talk to our investor relations team. I talk to my other business partners about what we're focused on. I mean, Monday really is making sure that everybody's set up for the week. We have clear, defined goals, and everybody's expectations are on the same page. The second golden nugget is to understand that there's 5 essentials of any business. Everybody says, and I think that he even has in the book that no business is started until somebody sells something, right? And I do believe that sales can cure all up to a point. Okay, so what I mean by that is you can have a wildly lucrative transaction-based business, and I've done that, but you're going to feel like you're on the transaction treadmill. And so you really need to make sure that you're looking at this as not a job, but as a business. And in a business, there's 5 essential components. And so the first one is sales, obviously. The second is marketing. Those are 2 different things. Finances is the third, operations is the fourth, and human resources is the fifth. And people who build independent wealth, they master all 5 of these essential business functions, either by themselves or with partners. And so I was having this conversation with another one of my buddies. He'll probably watch this video and know who I'm talking about. It was yesterday, so I'm sure he knows who I'm talking about. But I was thinking about this, notion of having all these different kind of functions in a business and understanding where your strength intersects with your greatest passion. And in that little spot right there, you can see some light, is the sweet spot. And that's where you need to be spending a lot of your time. However, it's hard to think through that on a regular basis and make sure that that's actually planned. So tune in to next week, because I'm going to be going over a really cool methodology that Rod presents that I think can be really beneficial for folk. It's a question, and I love acronyms. You know, I have to remember things using acronyms, but it's a question that he asks. He says, "Was I paid today?" And "I paid" is the acronym, and I'll just tease it really quickly. But it's a really cool methodology to think through. The acronym, you have to tune in to next Monday to get the acronym. I'm going to break every single one of those down for us next Monday. My question for you guys today to think about in helping building your business today is, do you look at your job as a business, and are you a CEO of that business? Meaning, do you realize that there are 5 different essentials to any business, and are you focused on developing processes and systems for each? Use this time that you have right now to think through sales, marketing, operations, finance, and human resources, and where you can get better, where you can either delete something from your schedule or you can delegate from your schedule. To recap, guys, planning is essential. Plans can be somewhat difficult to stick to, but the process of planning is essential. There's the second golden nugget is that there's 5 essentials of any business. You should be thinking through all 5 of those. And the third is to tune in next week, where we'll be covering the I paid methodology, which will allow you guys to help prioritize what you should be focused on. And it kind of takes Stephen Covey's quadrant of urgent, not urgent, important, not important, and it really makes it a little more actionable, in my opinion. So in the meantime, guys, live free. I hope this is a great way to start your week. I'm super pumped for this week. This is separation time. This is a time to take your business where you're at right now and elevate it. A lot of people are recessing. It's not the time to recess. It's the time to process. So I hope that gives you a little bit of jolt of energy this morning. I hope you have a great week. Tune in. I'm going to be bringing in a lot of great content for you guys this week. And until next time, live free.